हल्का रूमी इकबाल में खुश आमदेद. Welcome to Iqbal and Rumi Circle. For this particular session, I've just picked one verse from Iqbal, and I'll try to elaborate the meanings in Urdu and English and give the message that Iqbal is trying to convey to us. Fairly simple and yet very profound. Iqbal says, हो अगर खुद निगरो खुद गारो खुदगीर खुदी, ये भी मुमकिन है कि तू मौत से भी मर न सके. Simple Urdu translation will be, हो अगर खुद निगर अपने आप को देखने वाली, पहचानने वाली, खुदगर अपने आप को तामीर करने वाली, और खुदगीर फिर अपने आप को संभालनी पकड़ने वाली और उसके साथ चलने वाली, खुदी. अगर आपकी खुदी ऐसी चीज बन जाए जो अपने आप को पहले देखे कि है ये चीज क्या है, फिर इसकी तामीर करे, फिर इसके साथ चल के आगे अपना रास्ता इख्तियार करे, तो उसके बाद क्या होगा? ये भी मुमकिन है कि तू मौत से भी मर न सके. तो तुम्हारे पास ऐसी जिंदगी आ जाएगी कि मौत भी तुझे ख़त्म नहीं कर सकती और तू दायमी तौर पे जिंदा रह सकता है एज ए इंसान. अब let me just do the same thing in English. Iqbal says that if your spiritual identity, spiritual being, if your true self that is within you, that is really centered around your spirits, under your roof, which is he calls Khudi. I'm simplifying it, but he calls that as Khudi, your true identity within you, that is based around your your ruh, your spirit. If you can actually identify it, khud negar, if you can identify it and recognize that you have that in you, and then you become somebody that develops it, khudgar, you build upon it and make it really strong, and then khudgir, then you hold on to it and then use that to travel through the world, through your life, then he says, ye bhi mumkin hai ki tu maut se bhi mar na sake. Then it's possible that even death will not be able to annihilate you, eliminate you, and you will live forever even after that, after you pass on from this world. So basically the concept is to realize that when you are brought into this world, there is a nature within you that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has inspired within you that gives you to your true life, to your true identity. And your purpose in life is basically to connect to it, build upon it, use that as a guide to show you the path, and then you will be able to reach to your creator and realize the purpose of your life. Iqbal has mentioned this as a basis for his philosophy of Khudi. And in Quran we see at another place where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when he punishes somebody, he makes one forget his inner being. So he forgets his spiritual part to his existence and becomes a worldly kind of a person, not realizing that within him there is a true identity that he has not been able to connect to. And that punishment really makes that individual live like a life of almost like an animal, basically, because you try to build your body here and try to kind of survive for the next day and live on, but you do not have any idea that that there is a whole lot more that you can potentially do if you were really connected to your spiritual being. So that kind of punishment, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from that. Now, the biggest obstacle in this way is people get afraid that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created us here and he's the only one that can help. He sent the messengers basically to give us the information and give us the instructions, but messengers have come and gone and they have no relevance left now for us. All we have to do is take Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's message and work upon it and take instructions from it and live our life basically according to what we have been taught. Quite frankly, that is a very, very kind of a misguided way of thinking about things. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given so much to human beings, so much power, that like this particular share says, that if you develop yourself properly and connect yourself to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then it's, you can live forever, and you basically have accomplished the purpose of our life. Our beloved Prophet was a Mard-e-kaami. He was a perfect human being. He had perfected his life here, and his inner being was basically so much intertwined, as spirituality people will teach us, that he was the reason for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to create this universe. And he basically was the one that was the intention of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to be the final messenger and bring the message for humanity.